Filmora, Harry Potter reference, Little French meadow yarn again. I am a huge fan of what they do. This is not a shock that this appears here right now. Yeah, let's make a square. Okay, so as I promised yesterday, I will be showing you gifts and swaps that has arrived in my mailbox since I podcasted last. I'm going to start with a gift, and this is from Brit. She lives in central Norway, not very far from the place that I moved from. She included a card, and she contacted me on Facebook, I think it was Facebook, right? And said she wanted to send me something. And as always, it's never expected, it is not necessary, but it is appreciated when people do, which is why I choose to show it off in this video. She sent me this pin. Garn. Det kan aldrig bli för mycket. I'm sorry to everybody who's Swedish and watches this. It means garn. Det kan aldrig bli för mycket, which means, and I totally did that in Norwegian instead. Yarn, it can never be too much. And a couple of stitch markers. I don't know if you can see those. They are beautiful. It's an owl and a bird. Very beautiful. And she wanted to send me a skein of Regia yarn because she found some perfect Regia yarn, and she wanted to know what color I wanted, and I said surprise me, and she did. She sent 2 skeins of yarn. Now she says in the card that I can give one away. Right, so one of these will be for one of you, and it will be this one, because I just finished a pair of socks in this colorway. You will have seen it if you have watched all the Vlogtober videos up till now. So this will go into the giveaway box. And I will be keeping this because I don't have Christmas colored anything, I think. So Christmas colors for me are white and silver and tonals and maybe a little gold here and there. But I really need a pair of Christmas socks. So thank you so much, Brit. I really appreciate it. And I am sure that whenever I put this into a giveaway and give it away to somebody, they will also appreciate it. So thank you so much. The second package I want to show you comes from the United States. I was contacted and she wanted a Marius knitting pattern book. And I was like, you know, those come in a region, right? I'm happy to help, but... And she said, no, it's okay. She just needed the charts and, you know, the book. And I think I remember correctly, if your grandma is from Norway, correct me if I'm wrong down there in the comments. Anyway, we agreed that she would buy me some yarn in exchange for the book, instead of, you know, she paying me for the book and the, you know, shipping. I could always take some yarn instead. So, and she did. She included some yarn in this box package, but that's not all. Oh yeah. So Anne, or is it Anne? I don't know. Since you have Norwegian ancestors, it may be Anne. But Anne and Anne are the same names. She included Halloween fabric and 2 zippers. What? So I'm showing you this now because I really want to sew up a Halloween bag. I'm just going to have to wait for my paycheck to come in so that I can buy stuffing for the bag. It's not called stuffing, but... So, this is one of the fabrics. And I'm going to go through this very quickly, so if there's anything you want to see more detailed, feel free to press pause. Because I have other things I need to do in Vlogtober. So, yeah. And there's a polka dot fabric, a black fabric, a blue fabric, a sparkly, I hope you can see that, pumpkin fabric. That's so cool. And of course, spiders. Thank you so much for the fabrics, Anne. That's awesome. She included one skein of Regia Orange. If you watched my July vlogs, this is perfect. I went into the yarn store we have here in Stockholm. There was one of these laying there. And I bought it because you know what? That was the last skein. I haven't used it. I put it in a bag and figured, you know what? I'm just going to make ankle socks for that because I just need one skein of this for ankle socks. And she saw that video and she too went into a yarn store and found this one skein. So she included that. So I can now make myself a pair of long-legged socks for October with this yarn. So this is going straight into my project bag, which is a Halloween project bag that I bought from Shauna, who hosts the Adelaide Cottage podcast. Ready to be cast on. Thank you. And she included, I've never tried Knit Picks yarn before, so it is very exciting to have a couple of skeins of that. Here, it's the same dye lot. It doesn't look like it, but it is. And it is so soft, you guys. Oh my goodness. She also included a hand-dyed yarn from Knit Picks. I think it's hand-dyed. Well, it doesn't say, but I'm going to assume that it is. I love this colorway. Woo-hoo-hoo. It is made in Peru. It is 100 grams, fingering weight, 357 yards, 80%, 20% superwash fine Highland wool and polyamide, and it is soft and beautiful, and I can't find the colorway name. Maybe it's this, 26684, I don't know. It's beautiful, I love it, amazing. And she included a whole lot this is going exactly as I planned. Whole lot of stationery. It is actually so much. It is tangled in the bag. Oh my god. Wow. I love stationery, so amazing. Woo, stickers. I love it. She also included some Halloween stickers. You can't see it because of the glare, but it's, yeah, sort of. I think I'm gonna stick these to my window. And candy. Now I try to not eat candy, so I haven't touched these. But it will be very handy if some kiddos decide on the 31st of October to knock on my door. Thank you so much, Anne, for that huge package, and I hope that you enjoy your book. It was very nice swapping with you. I am so, you can tell I'm overwhelmed. Thank you so much. Now, I posted a picture on Instagram asking if anybody wanted to do a mini swap with me. There have been a few people contacting me saying, what, you're swapped out already? There wasn't room for any more people? Well, I was swapping from my own stash. I was not setting up several people to swap with each other. So, I'm sorry if that was not clear. But I did swap with 5 people because that was the amount of swaps that I was comfortable doing. So 4 have arrived and 1 is on the way. From Samantha in Oslo. I do believe she's French or British or maybe even both. She used to have a podcast on YouTube, but no longer, which is a shame because I really liked it. Anyway, she contacted me and wanted to do a swap, and she just threw in a whole lot of scrap yarn in that package, and it is so wonderful. So here are some, And all my packages, by the way, has left the building. So these are a few of the scraps she sent. I can't wait to put this into the blanket. And none of these comes with names, so if anybody wants to know, I don't know, I'm sorry, but it doesn't matter. What? This is marine blue, dark marine blue. Shoot, so many pretty colors. A little Hank. This really reminds me of a Hedwig colorway. That may just be my Harry Potter brain, you know, but it does. Doesn't come with a colorway name though. If you're watching, Samantha, is it Hedwig? You can't say yes, you know, just to make me sleep at night. Oh well. And then there's these three. I'm pretty sure there's more than 5 grams in here. So yeah. Thank you so much, Samantha. I really enjoy looking at these and I can't wait to knit them into my blanket, and I hope that you will enjoy yours when yours arrive. Then there's a swap from Norway, Kjellaug, and she included a lot of yarn that I haven't tried before, so I'm very excited about that. Now, let's look at these. This is Superwash Merino, Malabrigo sock. Ooh, I have a Malabrigo sock mini, what? So yeah, this is very autumnal. I think I'm going to have to think very closely where to put this in the blanket. It needs to be surrounded by natural tones, I think. Anyway, I try not to mentally picture how my blanket is going to come out, but yeah. And then there's Thin Blue-Faced Leicester, dyed by Nina Petrina, or Nina Petrin. She's a Norwegian dyer. Does she have a podcast? Am I subscribed to that? I have a long list of Norwegian Norwegian podcasters that I subscribe to that I'm going through. So I think that I am. Anybody, please comment below. Jeez, help me out here, won't ya? Anyway, it's the color Spotted Lupine. Lupine is a flower or a plant, and I don't know what that translates into in English. Yeah. I am so sure that I know that woman from a podcast. Anyway, this is Soft Sock 80/20 Merino Nylon. It's Chile Knits, and it's in Imagination colorway. Ooh, that's vibrant. That is so cool. And I think we said 5 gram minis, but I'm pretty sure there's 10 grams here. This is Thin Blue-Faced Leicester Baby Alpaca blend 50/50 in the colorway Forest 4, also dyed by Nina Petrin. I'm just going to put the hank back into its position. This. Wow. I love this. When it comes to Norwegian dyers, please drop a comment down below. I want to know of every Norwegian dyer there is for 2018. That's all I'm going to say. Cascade Heritage, also new to me yarn. I know of them, just haven't tried them. It's Superwash Peruvian Merino wool and nylon, 75-25%. It doesn't say a colorway, but I'm going to assume that my mom is going to like this because it's ochre yellow. So I'm just going to call it ochre yellow. Wow. Thank you so much for my minis bouquet today. I really love them, and I hope that you will enjoy yours when yours arrive, which shouldn't be too far away in the future because they went out on Friday yesterday. So another swap, did I just show off, is from Sweden, and this is from Sarah, or Sarah, and I'm just going to make sure that I got everything. She included tea. This is from Kumla in Sweden. Taste of tropical fruits and rum. I really liked this one. And then there's Örebro, which is a place. castle tea. It's translated into that. So it says Örebro Slottste. So Örebro castle tea. Thank you. I can't wait to try the other one though. A card. And some minis. What? But before that, she also included this scraps of Arna and Carlos yarn. There's not a picture on here. No, it's not Arna and Carlos. Yep, there it is, Arna and Carlos. Design line 4-ply, colorway 03765. So pretty. And yours too, Sara, went out on Friday, so I hope they will be with you very shortly. These took very short time for the Norwegian systems standards to get here. So let's take a close look. This episode is going to be so long it's going to look like a podcast. This beauty, they do not come with a color name. They do not come with color names. So let's just admire their beauty. I'm going to stop doing that, but I'm high on yarn fumes, so you can't tell. This is just so amazing. This is so March. Ugh, which is my birthday month. Maybe I should stop knitting on the blanket and you just include all these in March. Yeah, thinking out loud now. Not very smart. So much beautiful yarn. My goodness. I think this is one of my favorites. And this is definitely a favorite. Oh my goodness. It's got white, pastel pink, and pastel gray, which are three of my favorite colors. And also, this is one of my favorite colors nowadays. Probably the best, the most favorite actually. Ice blue. I'm gonna put those three together. And then there's this. It's like a dark peach actually. It's not quite orange or red if it comes up like. I keep doing this. Oh, look at my yarn. You're sitting over here, aren't you? Oh well. Keeping it real. Another ochre yellow. Not the same though. There are different tones to this one. The other one was not. This one is also more sturdy. And purple, pastel purple. It has some specks to it. So maybe this was dyed dry so that the color didn't absorb too much. So much pretty art. And then there's this. Oh my goodness. Can you handle that? Oh my goodness. Don't you just want to hang on to a cabana boy, sipping on a drink and just watching the ocean and listening to the wind in the palm trees when you see this color? I do, obviously. So, yeah, those were my three favorites in there. So thank you so much for your generosity, and I hope that you will like your minis when they arrive. Okay, so the last package is from Jamie in the United States. Yeah, United States. I have to double check. So, just give me a second. Again, card. Just going to check something. And Jamie also included stationery. A lot of stationery. There's washi tape in here, wooden clips, stickers. There's a progress keeper, crinkle. There's a bicycle progress keeper, which is so fitting because I never had the, as I told you yesterday, words escaped me, opportunity to take a driver's license. Not that I want it, but I do have a bike, which I take with me everywhere. I like my bike. And then she included coconut and pear lip balm. sticky notes. They say, consider it done. Focus on today. Agenda, work in progress, and important. I like those. Wooden clips. They are so pretty. Washi tape. Never had that before, so that should be interesting. Tea. There's Christmas tea in here. There's some pucka tea in here. There's some so tea in here. Probably totally mispronouncing that, but yeah. Thank you. I love tea. And there's yarn. Now, the original idea when you see all these swap packages was 10 5-gram minis. Obviously, you can tell how generous people are. It blows my mind. She included these 2 skeins, Premier yarns. These 2 are almost as soft as the Knit Pick sock yarn. It's 230 yards, 210 meters, 50 grams, and 50% superwash merino wool, 25% bamboo, and 25% nylon. Wow. And they stripe. So soft. Wow. Okay. I plan on knitting a lot of socks next year, so it is really coming in handy. And then there's the minis. There's these 5. One has a little sparkle. This is Suburban Stitcher yarn. Never had that before. Glitter sock in the colorway Cinder. And it really does look like ash, which is the word for cinder, which is why she's called Cinderella. In case you didn't know that. And then there's Twister Knitted Yarn, my LYS. My local yarn store, probably. I think I asked because I don't know all the short terms. So yeah, love it. It comes out darker on the camera though. And then there's Blueberries colorway from No Makers yarn. I've never had those either, so that's very exciting. That is so cool. And part of the 1980s music mini set. The Yarn at Home mom yarn. That is so cool. It's a lot lighter in color than showing off on camera. Maybe this is more accurate. And Maker's Haven yarn. Never had those either. This is so much new yarn to me. I just love swapping. I will definitely swap again when I have a little more minis stashed to choose from. Another one from No Makers Yarn. It is Blackberries. And it is... what is the word when it comes... if I remember the word, I'm just going to put it on the screen because apparently today is a tired head day. Or to quote a very wise viewer of mine who commented in the section of YouTube yesterday, don't call it fluffy brain, yarn brain, or wool brain. I don't remember which one it was, but it was brilliant. So wool brain and yarn brain. I'm going with both. This is Fruitcake from No Makers Yarn. This has got to be a Christmas fruitcake though, right? I am seeing a Christmas fruitcake here, definitely. There's a lot of No Makers Yarn here. Is everything... I didn't open this one before. Nope, it's No Makers. And To Be Jolly. Yeah, so cool. And with Pointed Sticks yarn, no colorway name, but Allie from the Little Drops of Wonderful podcast. You are gonna love this. Oh my goodness, this is so cool. This is so cool. And then there's Adelaide Cottage yarn. I've only gotten to buy that bag that I showed you earlier, but this is her BFL based egg hunt. And she dyes the most amazingly beautiful yarns. Oh my goodness! Thank you so much, every single one of you. I cannot believe how spoiled I am when you guys send me packages. It is just beyond me. And again, it is never expected and it's not necessary, but it is so much appreciated. Thank you so much. So, to all 5 of you who I've been speaking about these last minutes, it's going to be a long one, you guys. Thank you so much. And yeah, I'm off to doing something else today than sitting in my sofa talking about yarn, believe it or not. I want to do that, but I can't do that. So, alright, so I've been out walking a lot with Mom today. We've been shopping a little here and a little there. And tonight, it's Saturday, meaning it's Dancing with the Stars. I love this show. And yeah, sometimes I am so impressed by how they dance that I cry. That's how much I love this show. But Ali from the Little Drops of Wonderful podcast has a knit along for the Strictly version. That's the UK version. But you can join in from any country, and it's a rule bending allowed cow, so come on. I finished the first pair for this cow. I showed it off earlier in this series, this Vlogtober series, and now I'm casting on another pair. What? I love this colorways so much. It's so autumnal. It's not my range of colors at all, but I have a few pairs of socks that are very, very autumnal that I use only for autumn. So yeah, this is Arnan Carlos. I don't know if this is the one that got sent to me or not, because I just picked it up from the bag, but it is color 03654, and I'm going to pair that with Drops Fable Dark Brown, which is color 300. And together, it's gonna be amazing socks. And I'm gonna knit them on 2mm needles because I like that. And I am going to use my Halloween progress keeper that I made myself. I sell these. You can buy it in my Etsy shop. I can link that in the box below. So if you're interested, you can buy these from me. And I glue on a bead so that the join of the ring won't snag your yarn. So, because I have experienced that with other progress keepers. They snag my yarn. I don't want that. So, extra precautions. Oh well, I'm casting on a new pair of socks. It's a good day. Oh well, I think this video is long enough for today. Let's finish this with some macula footage, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye!